Well, 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 Fatal Frame, welcome to your new home at Nintendo headquarters. So, it looks like the Big N decided to go and scoop up the Fatal Frame franchise, coddle it, burp it, and put it to bed and was like, this is our baby now, motherfuckers! But technically, it's not completely taken away from Tecmo. Essentially, Nintendo is co-owner of it, so it's like a mom and pop situation. But regardless, this is pretty exciting because this means that, essentially, Fatal Frame could get a lot more exposure, much needed exposure. So, Nintendo owns the rights and the copyrights to quite a few of the Fatal Frame things now, such as Fatal Frame for the Nintendo Wii, which we still have no release date for whatever reason. And if anybody's wondering, it's also known as Project Zero over in PAL regions and over in Japan. So if you're wondering, what the fuck is Fatal Frame? Well, it's Project Zero, but anyway, enough of that jibber-jabber. Jibber-jabber. So anyhow, we're still waiting on Wii release for Fatal Frame 2, which in my humble opinion is the best one in the entire series. So Nintendo, you gotta get cracking on that. Oh, and while you're at it, please release Fatal Frame 4. That'd be super de-duper. You see this thumbs up? That would mean I am ultra fucking pleased, but without the release, meow. There we go. See? Thumbs down. There it goes. Oh. Unless you get the English patch and everything, which you have to go and download. But we shouldn't have to jump through all those goofy fucking hoops. Fuck all that shit. Fuck all that noise! But anyhow, this is pretty exciting for somebody like me because, one, being the big survival horror connoisseur, which I have reiterated time and time again, and have also brought up the Fatal Frame franchise time and time again because it's something that I like a whole lot. You know, it's scarier than hell, has a really cool premise, and it does seem kind of silly, you know, whenever you're talking about, there's ghostly apparitions running around, how do you defend yourself? You take fucking pictures of them, and people are just like, wait, what? Pictures? Is this motherfucker serious? The thing that they're most scared of is in Ghostbusters, it's a motherfucking photographer? What the fuck? What have you been huffing under the kitchen sink? Get the fuck out of here with all that fucking goofball bullshit. But no. Awesome series. Scarier than all bloody hell. Fucking love it. But still want to see it get proper treatment, you know, from Nintendo. So start making North American releases. I understand that, you know, you might be busy and everything. But seriously, bring Fatal Frame 2 onto the Wii, here, that'd be awesome. I mean, I understand it's going to be over in PAL regions, we could technically just import it, but I don't want to have to go through all that fucking shit. I want to be able to go to just a random store and pick it up. You know, the right way, the way that it should be. So, anyhow, it is nice that we will see Nintendo going and pushing this, and there was, you know, the little spin-off on the 3DS called Spirit Camera, which if anybody has heard about that, well, now, if you haven't heard of it, now you have, and if you have already heard of it, you probably played it, maybe, I'm not too sure, but anyhow, I'm hoping that this will actually go and become a much, much, much bigger thing and become one of their main staple franchises. Because, quite frankly, I think that it deserves all the exposure that it can get from such a big company. You know, Nintendo, big-ass company, do they have many mature-rated titles? No. So this is a good way for them to get their foot in the door and put the stuff out. So I'm assuming that they're going to have Tecmo continue to go and develop these games. Nintendo is going to be the one popping them out and publishing them and everything. So this is pretty kick-ass. I'd say I'm pretty happy about it. If Nintendo can get their hands on any other mature-rated titles, oversee the projects to ensure that the quality is up to snuff, and get the Nintendo seal of quality and all the other good shit, then fuck yeah. That definitely makes me happy. So how many of you out there watching this right now are actually fans of the Fatal Frame series, or have played any of them in general? 1, 2, 3, 4, Spirit Camera, any of that fucking shit. If you've played any of them, how do you feel about this news that essentially it's, you know, Nintendo is like daddy and Tecmo is like mommy? Yes, I made them into mommy. I blame Dead or Alive series. That's what they get to be, mommy. Jiggle physics. So anyhow, so how do you feel about that they have the co-ownership of the Fatal Frame series? Do you think this will be a good fit? Do you think they're really going to go and pursue this? And do you really think that they're going to go and put 2 and 2 together and be like, oh, the Wii U tablet, wouldn't this be the perfect fucking thing for Fatal Frame? Seriously, you're always holding a camera anyway, just make this happen. Seriously, somebody out there had to go, huh, oh, that would make a lot of sense. I think that they should do this. They had to have as well. I mean, they're a gigantic multi-billion-dollar corporation. Of course they fucking thought of this. I hope. But anyhow, how do you feel about this? Are you excited? Do you not give a shit at all? Or are you actually bummed out by this kind of news? Because you're like, oh, Nintendo could potentially fuck this up. Ugh. But regardless, share your thoughts, your feelings, and all the other shit in the comments box. You know, the comments box where you go and type out just random stuff. Like, first! Ha! Fuck all of you! Yeah, I'm first! And then a bunch of people go and jump on that person and start pulverizing the shit out of them. I always feel bad. I really do. But anyhow, it's something I always notice on a lot of videos. Somebody says first, and then they just get gangbanged verbally by a bunch of other people. But anyhow, it's a comment box. That's what you can do. Your thoughts, feelings, opinions, and all that other shit. Or you can make a video response like this guy. He's got 2 thumbs and is fucking mentally ill. This guy. So you can go make a video response and talk about it in greater detail and whatnot, since, you know, there's only so many words that you can go and type out before it's tons of paragraphs, and you're just like, it continued from the last 3 paragraphs I was typing out, blah 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 blah. Anyhow, this is AlphaOmegaSin. Nerds, nerdettes, and gamers. Game the fuck on.